and Nathan do the games.
Hello and welcome to the Keithfish Open.
That's right, the
Game
Memorial
2.
Game 2. Game 1, I knew it. We played the first Rapier Ball game with All Talk on, which corrupted the replay. Nathan doesn't think that's true.
We think maybe.
We think maybe. This one's fine. So we're casting this one. Team TCW versus Team Nope. We got some fantastic lineups. So
And really, it was really sad because the All Talk game was hilariously fun.
It was a lot of fun, but I think that's down in the annals of time now.
Yes.
Down in the annals of time. So, let's talk about Rapier Ball a little bit because it's not typical Dota. If you haven't seen a Rapier Ball gameplay before, which is likely because we invented it the other week, very simple. At the start of the game, at 1 minute, the captain of the Radiant team spawns a Rapier on themselves. So cheats are on a system. We police it. Captain of the Radiant team gives themselves a Rapier. It's their job to then drop it into the Dire team's pool to score a point. Dire team tries to stop them. At any point, the Rapier can change hands, and then the other team's trying to put it back in their pool. Most points at 20 minutes wins. If it's a tie, we go to golden goal, which means next goal wins. Along the way, to balance that out, the team with the Rapier can't just use the Rapier to push and farm and do whatever. So the team that has the Rapier can't attack creeps, towers, neutrals, Roshan, anything. The team that doesn't have the Rapier, they're free to farm, get an advantage, hold TPs. When they see the Rapier coming to their base, TP back, push it off, and continue. So we see a lot of back and forth. The Rapier really doesn't make people OP like you think it would. Team fights still go either way. Also, towers have a big impact. So, Raf,
Couldn't have put it better myself, Jim.
I'm gonna have to do that every fucking time we do a Rapier Ball video. So,
And on to the picks.
I am Jib, and this is Nathan. We're playing.
Sure is.
Casting Rapier Ball.
So the bands first, I guess.
The band's pretty important.
Enigma, Black Hole, yeah. Okay, Team Disable.
Weaver, Scoochie's pretty annoying. Lycan has got his ulti.
Weaver Scoochie.
Mirana's ult is pretty scary with the team invis.
Naga, fucked up last game.
Last game, Naga used the song to just like...
And walk in. Just
walk
fucking
through.
walk in.
He just walks through and puts
Bat Rider,
everything to
it's
sleep.
an obvious ban, but he can't use his another thing you didn't mention.
You cannot teleport while
you're carrying the Rapier.
While you're carrying the Rapier, you can't teleport. So any movement
You can't
ability,
use anything that would take you up a cliff.
Well, I was explaining, but feel free to talk over me.
Hey, I wanna be part of this.
You can be part of this in any way you want. I'm explaining the rules. I invented this game, bitch.
Okay, Jim's the
Sorry
fucking
for
head.
Sorry for calling you bitch just now.
That's right, Jim. I forgive you.
Okay. I really feel like Nathan lets me get away with a lot. Anyway, so you can't any movement ability that would send you up a cliff that isn't force stuff you can't use.
So obviously, Bat Rider wouldn't be able to just walk into.
He
their
can't
base.
just fly. Yeah.
But even if he were to walk into their base, quick TPs back in would probably stop him.
Would stop him, yeah. Unless
But
he goes round the back, but that's kind
It's
of
just
dumb.
not quite fair.
So it's a goal if you get past the gate of the pool and die in the pool.
If you are being targeted and shot at by the pool, when you die, you're basically you're safe.
You are fine. Let's go with Bastion for this one.
Bastion sounds good. That's what I have on mind the whole time.
Oh god, what do we want as far as...
What's happening?
Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Okay, I changed the fog. Why did I change the fog? I'm gonna cover this up. Oh god. Okay. Okay, let's look at the picks and let's hide the chat because it's dumb. Okay, as far as the picks go, on the Tuskar we have Dash_Dash, aka our mighty benefactor. This beautiful man. This beautiful man actually donated money to do the games, which is fantastic. On the Clockwork, as usual, we have Configure. On the Disruptor, we have...
Yeah,
star. Ude98, oddly erotic wig on wig. That's a reference to our show, apparently. Oh god, it is. On the Darkseer, Surge is going to prove to be very important in this game. And on the Medusa, we have Mega Tokyo.
Bringing it back from the first game.
He's bringing it back, yeah. On the we see a lot of Medusa in this mode, actually. On the Radiant team, we have Shitty Wizard. On the TA. On the Centaur Warrunner, we have Bernard.
Centaur Warrunner, come on, why? Like, come on.
On the Nix, we have...
Mithern?
Mithern?
Mithern 5.
Mithern 5. And lastly, on the Bane, who proves to be a very hot contender of the Rapier.
Undercover.
Undercover.
Or I believe that's Zexhol.
Is it Zexhol?
That's Sexhol. Sexhol. Sexhol.
Sexhol.
It's quite a haul.
Anyway.
On the YouTube comments, if you see him, give him a thumbs up. He's cool.
Yeah.
And money.
Good work, guys.
And then he can give us the money.
Yeah, give us money. Anyway, okay, so up until 1 minute, neither team has the Rapier, so everybody's free to farm. As far as farming goes, if your team has the Rapier, you're free to sit and sort of leech XP, but you can't attack creeps. If creeps end up following you around, you have to deal with that shit. Also, I swear to God, Nathan, if Flux turns on, I'm gonna slap you in the dick so hard.
You
don't have Flux.
I've not installed Flux on this PC because
Good.
I'm an idiot, and I would rather sacrifice my eyeballs than the show.
So we recorded these games the other night. We played 2 games the other night. Was the last night? As of this going out, it's the other night. But we played 2 games. The first one we played with all chat. That fucked up the replay, we think, maybe.
Could be.
This
We're
is the second
gonna
game.
test it again next week with another all chat game because goddamn they're fun.
So these are seasoned vets duking it out for superiority.
The more we play,
the
the more the strats evolve.
rapier is going to be coming out in 5 seconds, and it's going to be on the TA. Here it is, Izzy.
TA also good
it is.
pick. Refraction, great.
Fantastic. We actually see a lot of that.
You got invis?
And we've missed first blood. God damn it. Why was?
Well, okay.
Did he get dived?
What did Nix? What are you doing?
Oh, I don't have the replay hotkey. Damn it. Whatever.
Is there a move back 10?
There is, and I've got it set to a hotkey. Magnus is going to escape the.
Why don't we just pause
ice
so we can find
Mickles.
that?
No.
Let's do that.
No.
Let's do that.
No.
Let's do
Let's
it.
just not miss things.
Okay.
And the TA.
This
is so
sick,
pathetic.
These sick jukes here.
No, okay. He's going for sick jukes. He's gone really well, and he just starts eating trees, and it fucks him.
Well, to be fair, there were 4 of the enemy team around him.
He's like,
He's
you
not
know
getting-
what?
He's not getting out of there.
He's got what's it called? A scorched earth policy. Yes.
Does that kill the trees?
Military references. Yes. Alright, so they're gonna go for a push up around the side. We see
So
this a lot.
who's carrying right now? TA.
Can I draw on the minimap? This little happy little route here proves to be.
That's always the route.
That's the most beautiful arrow I've ever drawn.
It's also strangely enough,
We see a lot of fights down here.
ancient radiant jungle also seems to be the direction people take.
Yeah. No matter what, the bottom of the map doesn't see a lot of play. Actually, we do see some smokes down there, but later on.
Usually the smoke route is where people go with that, but
See, for now, the Dire are making a mistake. They should be carrying TBs. They should be farming. They're gonna fall behind. Well, they can't fall behind, but they're not gonna get the advantage that they need.
it's definitely good to have a couple people defending.
It's the first smoke of the game.
Everyone else farming, I think. So you can.
I think
just TP
Medusa's
back.
got the right idea by farming down here, and
Yeah,
you watch your
this
TP
is
back
what
when
you should
see
be
the
doing
push.
because you have time to TP back. There's nothing stopping
Push
you
is
from
coming in. The
TPing
push is coming in.
back to base and just spamming all your fucking stuns.
He's watching it. There's the TP.
Yeah.
But they just didn't respond quickly enough. Is there going to be a glimpse? No, he doesn't have it yet.
And so yeah,
Oh, no, he gets disabled before he can get the glimpse off.
they're in a bad position. Really quick goal.
And the radio score a goal. That's 1-0. That's a really quick goal.
I feel like I'm gonna keep track of this on my little notepad here so we don't forget because
Good work, Nathan.
I might.
I'll keep track of it in editing.
So
I'll have
it's-
the score up.
1-0.
And now Medusa has the rapier. The Dire team may not farm or push. It's the Radiant team's job to get a farm advantage. And I don't think.
Now, what do you think of the tactic of not picking up the rapier so you can get some farm? Is that allowed?
That's kind of frowned upon. When you're playing soccer, do you leave the ball alone to catch your breath? No, you don't. You push and you fight.
Do you leave the ball alone to go kick people in the head in the crowd and get money off them?
If you do, maybe you're Greek. Oh shit! I'm just kidding. Greek people don't have any money to steal.
Well, yeah, it's Jim.
Unless you
He's
want
your host.
Unless you can keep yourself warm with their body hair if you want to steal that. There's no warmth. This
Yeah, just leave the ball on top of the goals to go
warmth is a
shave some
commodity in
chests.
Greece. They're considering cutting themselves off from the EU so that they can stash body hair.
What is this fucking like Lost Planet?
Actually, that's a bit of farming. That's not allowed.
Yeah. So obviously we need it. You basically didn't need to have your eye on the whole team with the rapier.
Oh no, they're not getting last hits. They're just pushing.
Also, there's so far there hasn't been any like crazy plays with like the rapier team splitting and like juking
We did
like that.
have in the All Talk game. Okay, we're never going to cast this. We can say in the All Talk game, chat was universal. So we had a brewmaster.
Not
run into
chat,
mid.
voice talk.
This is voice talk.
It was- yeah.
Yeah, VoIP was on all chat. So the brewmaster ran into mid. Said, "Guys, come mid, come mid, come mid." Okay, let's
Everyone
go.
run down mid.
So everyone on the
run
radiant
down
team runs up, jumps on this brew. He pops his ulti, fights them off for like 30 seconds, and by that
Meanwhile,
point,
everyone else is there. His entire
team was in the base, and they had no
What, like-
TPs to get back, so they scored a goal.
Why didn't they have TPs?
That's a big surge, but he's not going to make it. He's going to get double-edged and hoof stomped.
See, I can't
The
remember.
Impaler's going to whiff because everyone's bad at Nyx, and it's going to be another goal. That is 1-1. Write that down.
I can't remember if in that situation.
Just have a tally.
Did they all TP to mid? Oh, I should have a tally. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
Writing out 1-0. What is this,
up.
magic?
That's what you do. in
And
Magic,
TA's
yeah.
got the rapier, so it is a radiant rapier.
Yeah, in the situation with the brew.
There's the smoke.
Did everyone waste their TPs in mid? Because I feel like that's a valid tactic. Is charging mid, making yourself known, but the rapier carrier just go somewhere else.
Well,
and they
we
waste
do
the TPs.
in chat. I don't think chat's up, but you can see that I I call where
You
the
like
rapier
missed
is.
that one.
I did actually.
Yeah.
I'll
I
go
was-
with TA. TA, come.
This was a match where Jim was going to be in a broadcast channel, so it was me and him and then some other people talking, but he forgot to put himself in the
I
broadcast
put myself in a
channel.
broadcast channel and accidentally hopped out. So
So he was all alone, whereas I was talking to a couple of dudes.
yeah, the thing with casting this live would be fantastic, but actually no, that would mean we wouldn't lose replays or anything. But you need someone to ref. You need somebody to tell people off for pushing and farming or whatever. So yeah, the Dire are taking farm mid. They're going to get a little bit of farm advantage. What are my buttons? So yep, they're working their way back down slightly.
Someday, in
In
the
the
future,
meantime-
we'll have a Rapier Ball live stream.
Someday
That'd be the most beautiful thing.
we'll have a tournament. Immediate smoke popping.
So they smoked.
And immediately
What?
got spotted out.
Only Bane is invisible.
Bane is like MVP.
so
Okay, so
from-
Nyx is coming in to tank the tower.
From what I
Keeping
heard,
the rapier holder on high health is critical. He has the TPs, but is it going to be quick enough? Is it going to be a glimpse? No, he's going to get nightmared.
Again,
And that's another
she
goal.
She just walks in. They just not far. Look where everyone is on the map.
And there it is, 2-1 to the Radiant.
Look where the entire Dire team is.
They just weren't quick
they're just
enough.
dicking around.
But do they have the farm advantage? That is the question. Yes, they do. A very slight farm advantage.
So they have been actually doing things
Nagging
with their
system
time,
go down.
but not the right things.
Centaur's like hiding in the corner, like, what cheese? What cheese? I sure hope they're going to find
So,
me.
well, I mean, basically, if you score a goal, you're dead. Your team's dead.
Well,
basically.
yeah, but you score a goal.
Yeah, which is much more
Can
important in the
there
game.
we go.
Um,
The tracking wasn't working properly. Anyway, Tuss DCs for a little while. He comes back, and it doesn't affect the game too much, so don't worry about it.
if you make it out of base when you score a goal, that's a bonus. That's like
No, very rarely, yeah, do people make it out, unless there's a big advantage to one team.
obviously one of your team is going to die if you score a point because that's the aim of the game.
Also, got this two-man Dota in mid. Why not spread out the farm? You guys have TPs. Well, actually, no, they aren't.
And no, they don't have TP. See, that's terrible.
I need
You
a wand
always-
instead. That's more important.
You always need
Mid
TPs.
and 5. I know you're watching this. You're shit. I'm calling you out.
Does the entire team get money for kills? Or is it just the person who got the kill?
You get assist goal by being in range of a kill. Also, there's like this little like sly push going on in there, so they're gonna head down to the bottom.
Yeah.
They don't have smoke up, but there's no wards because the Radiant team are bad.
Have they been spotted? Doesn't look like they've been spotted.
Crummy Wizard's been spotted out, but they don't care. They're going for it. Here we go. There's the spot.
Yeah.
Medusa's tanking the tower. This guy is fantastic at the game.
Yep.
He
You always
is
got to do
very
that. You
useful.
got to make sure the rapier carrier does not take any hits because he needs that shit to
He
like
needs
run
life.
in.
There's
there.
the surge. This is why Darkseid is so important. But he's going to get Nightmare.
Yep.
Is Medusa going to take it? He is.
So
Does he have a Fiend's Grip? He's not 6. He's got nothing. He's
How
got
does-
no
how does-
disables.
how does
He's gonna get
Nightmare
a
work again?
He's going to go! He's going to go!
another goal, just like that.
And he surges him. It is now
It's
2-all.
efficient.
Is it 2-all?
It's efficient. Is it 2-all?
2-all.
I think it is. Yeah.
I trusted you to keep a tally.
I'm
And your tally's already out of date.
terrible. So how does Nightmare work again?
Nightmare, it
It
stops you from...
puts them in a thing, but if someone attacks them,
It disables you for 5 seconds, but you can't take damage, and if somebody tries to right-click you, they get Nightmared.
which means an ally can do that.
An ally can set off the Nightmare.
So
for you, yes.
fucking good guy Medusa playing the game well.
Yeah.
Took it, let him run in base.
That's
if it
what you
wasn't, if it wasn't for that, if it was me, I wouldn't have been paying attention to
That's-
that and would have lost.
If it was you, you'd be shit at the game.
Uh,
That's a very common play to take Nightmare off more valuable
Yeah.
heroes.
which makes it not the best stun, but still good.
It's good to lock someone out of a fight. It basically turns a 5v4 it turns a 5-on-5 into a 5v4.
It's guaranteed to lock somebody, which is the thing. But,
But
it's not
when they
always the right
wake up,
person.
they're
groggy.
it doesn't go well with like if you want to drop a rock on 5 people and one of them's Nightmare, they don't take damage, and
Yeah.
it's all very messy. So
He's
yeah,
an
we've got a bit of
interesting
farming
hero.
going up the Dire.
So
say
Radiant Rapier
Yep.
on the Bane for some reason.
And this Tornado Alley right here. It's just
It always goes up there.
someday I'll get better at drawing arrows.
You don't want to take the top lane, obviously, or the bottom lane, because why would you ever do that?
Well, you can go past Rush. Although that river is a bit of a bad spot. See, they've warded the bottom very well, but not... Actually, no, they've
what's
warded everything.
But why do you need to ward the bottom twice?
And there's DD. Oh, no, it's Haste.
The dire best.
Okay, if I remember correctly, this Haste is really dumb.
Yeah, I felt like that could have been. Haste seems good, but
Oh,
like
Purple Space Horse, you're so silly.
they do have lots of stuns.
There's the glimpse.
Just glimpsed
Glimpse is such a fucking
all the way
spell.
back.
I'm very tempted to,
That's why Disruptor is like.
Fantastic Impale, fantastic Shockwave. Medusa's all... Oh god, MVP.
But they all managed to not get hit by it.
Well, it's more of an area denial thing. There's the Skewer. Kinetic Field, Big Impale. Oh god, spells are flying everywhere. Everyone is taking damage. Who's got the Rapier?
Two people
Who's been
trapped in
right-clicked?
there.
Bane is right-clicking creeps because he's an idiot.
Bane is doing well with the damage.
Tusk is back, by the way. He goes down. He's super low level, so he's straight back.
Basically, team wipe.
We see surprisingly little of this, and Nyx is going to go down because he's done.
And I can't remember actually what happens here, but I thought he was going to get trapped in there between the building, but
No, he's fine.
and he's
but
just
he's
just
got
too
not got enough
low.
health. Yeah.
Like they all
And
came
the Rapier
back.
gets picked up by Disruptor.
Disruptor-
First failed push of this game, actually.
Disruptor buys back.
Really?
Yeah.
He bought back for that. Damn.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like all these low levels, if you kill the team, you need to act immediately because they respawn so fucking fast.
It's because at low levels, you're not as effective at disabling enemy heroes, but you come back so quickly you can get in the fight twice,
Yeah.
which is just as good as buyback.
Which again that's why fucking Darkseid is good because he can just boost you in there like super quick. If he hasn't used it already, you wipe the team, boost him in there, easy goal.
So we're halfway through the game. Well, a little over halfway through the game.
We
and it
upped
looks
it to like 20 minutes now.
it's 20 minutes.
This
now.
game was 20 minutes because we figured 15 was a little bit too low.
Yeah, the game's always being developed. Okay, so we got a Disruptor with DD, with Smoke, with the Rapier, heading into the Radiant base. They've not been spotted out yet. The tower's going to spot them soon.
Does the towers? I heard the tower didn't spot.
The tower does spot. Of course it spots. It's got True Sight.
I heard True Sight didn't pop smoke.
True Sight doesn't pop smoke, but towers do.
Isn't that True Sight? Or is that different?
There's a difference. Towers
Tower Sight and
count as
True Sight.
units.
Okay.
There's a big glimpse. TA is just gone from this fight. There's the ult. There's the hoof stomp. There's the Nightmare. They've just completely locked
But he just walks
that
past.
down. Damn. That Medusa ulti is fucking OP as shit in this mode. They
Yep.
just didn't turn around. So there it is. That's another goal. That's
Like
2 to
that.
3 in the favor of the Dire. The Radiant have the Rapier. The Dire team wipes because that's what happens.
Yeah, well,
That's just what happens when you score a goal.
Tusk is just kind of chilling. What level is Tusk on? 4. Come on, pick up your fucking game, man.
He does, actually. He also gave us money, so don't talk shit about him.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Bernard the Grumpy Centaur has been having a bad day, but he is a rapier.
So obviously defense is hard. Like
Game is hard.
game is basically. Oh, that's a goal. On
Jesus.
the Dire side.
Yes, it's 2 to 3.
Yes.
Trim, I'll keep a
It's just-
tally.
because
Oh, wait.
well, compared to the first game, there's so many fucking goals.
What are you, like fucking... Like a computer from the 70s? You put like fucking like...
1 plus
That's a
1
printer.
in binary.
Good work, Ned.
Fucking
Put you a
program-
dot matrix.
Program 1 plus 1 in like assembly. Gotta change these.
Dude, like making the matrix on like a flip book out of punch cards and calling it dot matrix.
That'd be
Patent pending.
That'd be quite a task.
Patent pending.
A flip book.
Some fucking like...
Where's the part where Neo kicks him in the face?
Some like
page
ridiculous...
is
Some like
that?
obscenely talented Korean dude will do it. You wait.
Dude, the whole world is flip book pages, all arranged
Holy
perfectly.
shit. Big
So
shot,
now we
though.
got stuff happening.
Medusa's got the illusion room.
The cogs always
Big
just
cogs.
the
But the
cogs
skewer
just-
pushes them out of the cogs. They catch the 3-man impale from the Nyx assassin. The Dire team is just getting
Who
violated.
is it?
And
Is it
Centaur's like, hey, fuck you guys. I'm just gonna go try and
Centaur?
tank
Yeah.
3 towers in a
There
row.
was a point where Magnus had it, and the cleave could have been huge, but it never really lived up to be that.
Well, he's a
huge.
melee hero.
Yeah.
Also, the glimpse is being saved.
Well, he's a melee hero with fucking.
Yaya Star
ranged
is
abilities.
MVP for saving those glimpses for clutch situations. There's
So now
Nightmare.
Bernard is just taking a lot of damage.
Yaya Star MVP takes off the Nightmare so that Medusa can ult. Nyx is going to go down to tower damage because he's a scrub. Where's Centaur? Centaur's retreating. There's the
Charges
skill.
in.
There's the IP.
And he does it. He's like, should I do that?
And he gets finished off with a double edge. That's what it's called.
Now they're all kind of fucked.
Oh, big snowball. 2 heroes.
Bit
Yaya
of
Star's like,
bit of a
"Ugh."
failed push. And this is the point where I think the rapier just sits there.
And the rapier is somewhere in
The
here.
rapier is in that mess.
It's underneath the Nightmare hero.
Nobody
No one really realizes.
Nobody picked it up until the fight was over. There we go.
Anyway, so now
Disruptor has
Disruptor
it
is
again.
back on the rapier.
Disruptor's a good person to have it, I think. He's got a
No.
he's got a ranged attack.
No.
He's got
Why the fuck would you give a squishy into support the rapier?
well, he's squishy, yeah, but
give it to Medusa.
I
give
just
it to
I
Tusk.
just have
give it to Clockwork.
I just have a thing for ranged heroes with the rapier because it's so much easier to get hits and be
It's-
safer.
The thing with heroes like Sniper and heroes like heroes that do a lot of damage that are ranged, that are squishy, they can't. Positioning is so important. If you're even slightly out of position, you just die. Even if you
Yeah.
have a billion damage.
Well, I
So
think
you need survivability items.
TA is a good rapier holder as
Which
well.
is why somebody with 750 health probably shouldn't have the rapier. Maybe Clockwork with his... Well, he doesn't have much more. He's built himself really silly.
Like Tusk arguably would have the most health.
But he's level
5. Yeah, well, he still has more health than Disruptor.
What's the strength gain on Tusk? 2.3. 2.3 in Tusk and 2.7 on Clockwork. So Clockwork's gonna have more health in the long run. Not that much though.
Tusk has pretty good abilities for this mode.
Do they have any smoke? Nope. Are they gonna be spread out awards? No, they're not because the Radiant is shit. Oh, Radiant.
Like okay, so basically all of Tusk's abilities help in this mode in some way.
Oh,
well, they just killed the
there goes the courier.
poor courier. Again, Configure.
Once again, Configure's just being
out of position
down by POS.
Hunted down.
Line. But
then everyone else is coming in the left.
There's the TV back in the pool. Are we going to see some sick tackles?
Medusa ult again, just sort of like trying to rock everybody.
There's the Nightmare. Oh, there's the Surge, but he's going to get Fiend Script. And he's going to go down.
That's
Raven's on the ground.
That's two people
Centaur's
caught up by one hero. Two people just like taken out the fight.
That's what happens when you give big disables. The Nyx is just like, bam, and then the Bane just like cups your balls and you're paralyzed.
You're right. It's the hands from the underworld wanting to touch your feet.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, please, please, I don't want it.
Stop.
Please.
No one talks like that.
What? Please.
Please. Stop.
What if Centaur did?
I don't fucking know.
What if fucking Tusk?
You know these characters have voices, right?
Yeah. I swear there was one time where I said one word in a Tusk voice by accident and it sounded really good.
Welcome to... Oh god.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try though.
I hit the nobble. I hit the nobule. Oh.
What nobule?
That one.
Okay. What if that comes up on...
It would. It's a screen capture.
Okay.
We're using a capture card, by the way. Oh god, Config is gonna have a bad day.
So TA... No,
There's
TA
the
doesn't have
Melt's
it. Who
back.
has it this time? Is
Oh,
it
big stuns, big cogs.
Is it Magnus that has it now?
What's this called? Ice shards? Yeah, ice shards. I thought so.
Shards.
Big shards, man.
does-
Smashing them fucking shards.
Does Magnus have the...
No, Centaur does.
Centaur... Again. Like, Centaur's...
Centaur has 1,000 health. I know you've got a boner for ranged heroes having the rapier.
No, I'm just saying, like, Centaur is a hero. Like,
There's the ulti.
He's pretty
rushing
good.
in.
It's like
RP
right
on
now,
one hero. Tusk
right
is
now,
down.
he's just fucking
making a rush for it.
sprinting.
He gets out of the static field.
Dodges it. Nyx and Bane going into cover.
Big nightmare, so the glimpse can't get through. Is he
Oh,
gonna get the glimpse? He's in cogs. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up in time. He can glimpse him. There's the glimpse. Puts him out of the cogs. He's gonna run back in because he's got enough health. Nathan,
Oh,
that is a
my
goal
God.
because Centaur had it.
So
if he had
close.
100 less health, he wouldn't have made that goal.
That one was up for debate.
Tally that down before you forget, you piece of shit.
That one was up for debate because it was like, was he being hit by the tower at the time? But we're like, yeah, he was being targeted. So, but that was really close. Like
That was so
they
intense.
almost, if they had concentrated him just a little bit more, that would have been no goal.
They couldn't. They locked down the right heroes. They locked down the disruptor so that he couldn't glimpse him.
That is what fucking
And when he
Reaper was
finally,
all about, man.
when he did manage to glimpse him, he'd been sitting still long enough that it didn't affect him very much.
those are the plays that we love.
That was an epic play. Centaur was like, "Oh fuck, I can breathe now."
Those are the plays we cream over at night. I can't remember whether it was this game or the other one
Yeah, the first 4 stars came out.
with the massive body blocks. I think
That
it
was
might
the
be-
first game we casted. That
Are
was
you
you.
sure?
You were right clicking the pool, wondering why you weren't walking in.
No.
It's 'cause you get blocked.
No. This was last night. One of the games. I think it's this push coming up. We'll see. If it's not, then I'll tell the story. It was funny. It was funny
Clock
stuff.
is posturing. He's severely out of position. They're going for a distraction tactic, but
Not sure if it's going to work. Well, he's pulling them away.
He's-
while they're all going top, but he dies too quick to even be.
and he
useful.
loses the rapier. Good work, Config. I know you're watching this.
Wait, he had the rapier.
Yeah,
Well, so
lost it.
what's the point of him running
and
in?
that's a handover.
I guess
His team is probably saying, "Come with us, come with us, come with us." And
They-
he was saying, "No, I got it."
They couldn't know where the other team was. They don't have wards that far up. So he probably thought that they were going to go to top. But yeah, it didn't work. Like that's a tactic that could work, I think.
That's not a tactic. He just walked in with the rapier and got killed.
well, yeah.
Let's not
obvi-
like try to shine shit.
But you can
His
see
team was in what? If his team had run in first and the enemy team had run
Exactly,
to meet them,
yeah.
and then he popped out, would have worked fine.
that's what they were planning, but the timing was wrong. So,
Yeah. No, that plan was like, oh,
and this is like
bit of a waste of the ult. Magnus is running with the rapier.
there's
He's
just like
gonna be gung ho, big ulti, empower yourself and kill them.
running in the middle.
Nope.
It may be the shortest route, but it's usually not the best
Big disruptor ulti.
option. I think running right into the middle.
You really want to cover, take the team fight, and try and push in peacefully. Big walrus
Yeah.
punch. Centaur goes down. So does Tusk. Big impale. Is Darkseid gonna fall? Yes, he is. TA's just got that.
So now Radiant's in a good position to fuck shit up.
TA, you have meld. You don't need this.
Why
TA
is-
literally has a better version of the Shadow Amulet.
Are they building? Is she building towards a Shadow Blade
Yeah.
and an Invis skill? Like why?
I don't know why you wouldn't get the broadsword first. Is it a claymore or a broadsword?
It's one of them things.
It's a claymore. That's a claymore. I'm
I'm
calling it.
Okay, so they're retreating.
They're retreating, which is a horrible idea because where's them graphs? Oh no, they still got the advantage. It's 36-21. They've been taking a lot more team fights.
Yeah.
They've got the better disable team. They've got Nyx, they've got Bane. They proved to be very effective. TA can lay down a lot of damage into an RP. Centaur can pop the ulti and just run the enemy team down. The Dive got the worst team fight team, I think, out of this matchup. Hey!
Wouldn't
You
say
dirty fucker.
Yeah,
That's
you're,
illegal.
okay, so you're not allowed to do that. Even though it didn't achieve anything, you're not allowed.
It
Come
saved
on,
a bit of time. We do have somebody, the Medusa does later on try to TP with the Rapier and we send him back to pool.
Yeah. Get back to the pavilion.
Back to the pavilion. Don't carry it. Is he going to I swear if he TP's good. I think I was watching him here.
Oh, that was the first game, by the way. I remember yelling to him on old chat.
And the drum's out.
A bit late. 21 minutes.
20-minute drum? Not terrible.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
There's better things you can do. This is a really high golding game.
So that gives a speed boost and...
What's that GPMs?
Not armor? What's
that?
drum?
GPMs.
Net worth 10,000 on Magnus.
We've got about 270 across the board. You can't really have roles in this game because you can't really give farm to people because there's not many opportunities to farm.
Yeah, it's just like constant team fights.
Magnus has the highest net worth because he's carrying a rapier.
Oh yes, that too.
Anyway, we are currently in overtime because the score's tied. It is 3-3.
This is the golden goal opportunity.
It's the golden goal opportunity. So they know that they've got all the time in the world. They don't have to sit and necessarily risk losing because of inaction. They can plan their strike.
So I mean, all they had to do was get that last goal to make it even.
So
And
this
then-
is, I think they plan on grouping up here. No, that's not. Why can't I draw? Why can't I draw? It's a replay.
You can't draw on the regular map, can you?
I can draw on the map here.
Like you can't draw on the screen on the
Yeah,
mini
you
map.
can. If you're a broadcaster, you can.
Really?
But we're not.
Well, fuck it. I guess it's only
Damn.
live stuff.
And Roshan remains unmolested for these games.
Roshan can't be farmed with the rapier,
Not with the rapier.
but you can kill him
if you're on the defense,
Yeah.
and you feel like you've got a lot of spare time.
If you got time.
And Configure once again is tremendously out of position. His team is yonks away.
But he pulled Magnus away, so that's one thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't mean to. but
And
he
the
did.
Impaler gets whiffed. This is why Nyx Assassin isn't that great of a hero. He does have a Dagon.
He does have good skill set.
He does have good skill. Mystic Snake.
Because you also got to remember, Invis is totally
Hook
allowed.
shot? Necessary? Maybe.
Fucking 2 shields on Clockwork.
And 4 staffs are legal on the Rapier carrier. So we're gonna retreat and think about the next move. They're gonna wait for Sendor to respawn, I think.
I think the only reason 4 staffs are legal is because they're so goddamn expensive.
Exactly. Well, they're not ridiculously expensive, but considering the game should be over by now, technically, I think it's fair to assume that if you want to rush your 4 staff and give up like 600 HP of items,
Your item pool is sort of limited in this mode, depending on how it plays out.
it's pretty sick when you can get a Rapier.
Man, like in like 1 minute rapier, that's good shit.
That's crazy.
That's good.
Being team captain is OP.
That's good farm.
As the Dire team seem to know that they're in their jungle, but they're not doing much with the positioning. They don't want to try and take a fight because they know they have the Rapier.
They're just like they're loitering around in a place that might get them
you
killed,
big scrub.
which I don't approve of. He cogs and runs.
He really wants this Dagon. Oh, he's not gonna get it.
Nyx doesn't have any movement skills, does he?
Yeah. Vendetta speeds him up, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yep, extra 16% at level
But
1.
like, it's not like Sand King's stun. It's like Lion stun.
Yep. The
Yeah,
lion, yep. Spike and Impale are the same thing.
Basically.
Except you can't click target Nyx's stun anymore,
Oh,
which means that if somebody gets really close to you, you can't just click on them and have your hero automatically track and always hit it. You've got to ground target it,
Oh, that's
which means
silly.
that it's very easy to juke, and Nyx's win rate went way down to 6.79.
really?
Big
That-
Impale, right clicks, are they gonna... No.
And this could be the deciding moment
There's a big RP.
because they just come in
He's
on the
gonna
low
cap-
ground,
He's
lose
just not hitting
2 people frozen by Medusa's ulti as well. Good value. Not gonna lie.
He's gonna Valley Town. Static Storm.
And-
Static Field, Kinetic Field and Static Storm.
And who's got the rapier right now?
Magnus does. He's making a run for it. This is a big dash. Walrus Punch.
Punched up.
He's down pretty low. He's having a man fight with Tusk, but I don't think he's gonna quite do it. The Ice Shard's gonna catch him. He's running for the bull.
And he just fucking runs straight in there.
And it's like, oh, they take the fight, they take the game.
That's the final goal.
That's the
of
Radiant
match.
team. Fuck his shit up.
Okay, so obviously it didn't happen in this match, but in the other match, down in Radiant Pool, 3 people body blocking 1 guy. Almost worked, but he's kind of just slipped past him.
Almost worked. Body blocks.
Body blocks is a thing.
is the thing. At high levels, I think we'd see more of that. But for now, it's a bit of a dirt fight.
Yeah.
It's a shame we lost the other replay because we would have wanted to cast 2 games, but we will be back with more Rapie Ball. If you'd like to join us,
We're probably going to have one...
well, not next week. You'll be in Sydney, so
No, I think I might be able to do one before that.
but I can't cast it by myself.
I know. But we'll be able to do one.
Get them cracks.
I don't know. Point is, we usually do them every week. We're going to be trying to make this a weekly thing.
More or less, yeah. Weekly games of Rapie Ball. So if
We're
you'd
also
like
potentially going to be trying having one for Oceania and North America, Europe.
so one for Australia, one for Europe, one for America.
We're going to be in both of them,
Maybe not Europe.
putting up with them pings.
Maybe not Europe.
Well, just group them into both. Because if you group us into your shitty pings, we're going to group you guys into our shitty
Anyway,
pings.
if you'd like to join us for some Rapie Ball, check the description box below. We've got a link to our Steam group, which is where we post the events.
The day of the thing, or usually about 6 hours before, I post a thing, an event.
Maybe we'll do that more than 6 hours before so people can check for the next one.
Maybe.
And
Point
actually-
is, we post an event and then we post an announcement with a password in the lobby, so you can join on that. You go in group chat, so you can organize teams and all that shit.
And even if you don't want to play, you can spectate. We love having people spectate because the spectator chat is fun.
Especially if you come in the broadcaster lobby, you can have a chat with
hang
us.
out with us.
Because
If that's something you want to do for whatever reason, go.
we're cool enough, apparently.
Yeah.
God, fuck.
Everyone wants to fuck
Fuck
Nathan.
the world.
Everyone wants to fuck. Every time somebody says hi to Nathan in person, the first thing they say is, "You want sexy motherfucker? I want to fuck him."
It's because I'm a delicious.
And then they seem generally scared of me because I yell at people a lot.
It's because I'm adorably dumb.
Oh, okay.
I've proven that many times.
What did you say? We're in all chat, and I was like, "Nathan, why'd you put all chat on?" And Nathan was like, "Oh, "At least I'm hot." Fucking dickhead.
Someone said so. Some sexy rapist on the comments said I was hot.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Or that he wanted to rape me.
There's been a lot of those. Every time we post Nathan's face, people want to, for some reason, want to sexually assault you. Anyway, thanks for joining us for this edition of Rapie Ball. We hope
Tune
you enjoyed it.
in maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks.
We hope to get better at this.
for another one.
And we hope that the people playing it get better, because right now they're pretty bad. But a high-scoring game...
Wow, Jim. This is your community you're destroying with your words.
Whatever. Thanks for joining us. We hope you had fun.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.